I'm Steph Hodge with Board Game Geek, here with Tony and Galati from Arcane Wonders, and we're looking at, first we want to talk about Good Critters.
Yeah, I just wanted to briefly mention Good Critters because we're doing a kind of a soft pre-release here at the show. We haven't really talked that much about Good Critters yet, so that's kind of the thing. Like,
Sneaky.
you're all critters doing nefarious things because you went on a heist, got all this loot, you're divvying it up. So we invited a bunch of people to our kitchen table at the booth to sit down amongst family and divvy up the loot. And, and the big thing here is the game is 4 to 8 players, very high social interaction.
Yes,
we're having a lot of fun with it here at the show, but it doesn't come out until October. So really we're going to be talking more about it in coming months. So we're just kind of teasing it a little bit and wanted to say.
So be on the lookout for this guy. Look at the art is amazing. They are so
we've been having so much fun with
yeah.
it. But more on that later. Today we're going to talk about the next Onitama expansion.
Oh, excellent.
Onitama Way of the Wind. So Onitama Way of the Wind introduces the Wind Spirit figure.
Look at that.
That is a neutral piece that is added to the game. So
I can move that with my cards.
Yes, you can.
What?
So with and these are different cards too that you're adding. So if you're unfamiliar with Onitama, traditionally what you do is you shuffle the cards, deal out one to each player, and then one goes into the center. The center card has an icon on it that dictates who is actually going first. So in this case, red player would go first if this one had gone in the middle of blue would. So, you then, based on the cards, you can use a card to move a piece. So you have the black spaces where your piece is located, shaded spaces where they can move. This isn't a grid of the map. This is where orientation is based on your player.
So this guy can move here.
Yeah. So, what does Way of the Wind do? So we add this piece to the center.
Yes.
And then there's a little bit different setup. So while you're dealing out cards, you would be dealing out 2 of the Wind Spirit cards during setup, 1 to each player. And that's not a Wind Spirit card. So when we did that, you look at the Wind Spirit cards, they actually have 2 moves on them.
I see this.
The top move must happen first.
Okay.
And it's you move either your student or your master according to the top move.
Okay.
Then, if you're able to, you must move the Wind Spirit according to the bottom move.
Okay.
So, let's just talk about what does this piece do though.
Sure.
So, the first thing it does is this: no piece may move on to the Wind Spirit.
That makes
sense.
sense.
So it's a blocking type piece while it's on the board.
Because I can see what you have over here. I'm like, well, I don't want him to move there, so I'll move that guy there.
The second thing is this: the Wind Spirit may not move on to a master.
Okay.
But the Wind Spirit can move on to students. So if the Wind Spirit moves according to the bottom grid on the card onto your own pieces or your opponent's, what it will actually do is it will switch places.
Oh my gosh, it's like a teleporter.
So
Loophole.
it comes in and switches you to its position.
Just blows you right over there.
Yeah. So the thing is this: that actually adds quite a bit of complexity, a whole new level to Onitama, without losing the feel of the game.
Yeah.
We wanted to keep the elegant, simplistic nature of Onitama.
Yeah, it's just a lot more thinking.
But bring in
Oh my gosh.
so it does add a whole nother layer of complexity. So if we were just to play a couple short rounds, like red would go first, so I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do a move, and then I would move the Wind Spirit.
You could have chosen frogs too, instead of the hawk.
Yeah, oh yeah, I could have done that.
Yeah.
So then I would move there, and I would take the board.
Oh boy. So I would wanna. So I go here. So it's here. So I go.
One. Yep. Right there. So like a lot of early movements it's
Yeah.
blocking me from being able to move a number of
so
my
that kind
pieces.
of put it right in the middle of
Yeah.
everything for you.
But then I'd go like this. Wait, no.
I use this. I cheat. What? I moved this guy.
Yeah, but you
Then-
forgot to. I was looking at the wrong card. I wouldn't. no, you did
I
it.
didn't switch it out. That's all.
Yeah, you didn't switch the cards, so when you didn't switch the cards, I was looking at the wrong card, and I made a move that would have just been a really bad move.
I'm here to win. I want to see you teleport and move him around.
Okay, so I can't. I don't have a wind spirit card right now. But didn't you move your master?
Yeah, I put it back. Like, you said I cheated. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to cheat.
Okay, so this is going to become my card.
That
You
is
can
it.
move that way. Okay, so now I'm not doing that. I'm going to move this. And that's going to go there.
Okay. So now I want to put this guy somewhere. Oh, that. And then, oh, he switches. Can't get up over there, though.
No?
So,
Okay. Now you switch the cards.
can you use this in its special ability to make it beneficial to you?
Yes. No, it wouldn't
No.
be beneficial to me. It would actually lose me the game. So let me do
Well,
that.
you should probably
Just for
lose.
example, I'll do that to show off. This is what you don't do with one of the wind spirit cards. So you don't go like Scorpion and go, I'm going to move.
Okay.
No. So basically you don't want to go, where would it I can't do it.
It's fine.
So I could do this though. I could go with this piece here,
Yes.
and then I could move here
And then it switches.
and switch spaces there.
That's pretty cool.
And then that would go there.
Oh my gosh, it's so much thinking. You're like, how do I do this?
So yeah, it does add a whole nother level.
Yes.
Adds a whole different thing. So basically we have Onitama,
Yes.
$30 SRP.
Available, obviously.
Available everywhere. If it's not, then
Problems.
it's problems, yes. Oh, Sensei's Path is coming back.
Okay, great.
It has, generally speaking, been out of stock for a little bit. It's coming back in. It adds 16 new cards for Onitama.
Oh, perfect.
Way of the Wind adds the 8
Awesome piece.
cards and the awesome piece. The one thing that I have received some questions about is, yes, Sensei's Path and the cards from Way of the Wind will fit into the box, but there is no bay from in the original box to
For-
accommodate the Wind Spirit.
Of course.
So
Yeah,
there-
that's understandable.
So the Wind Spirit, you'd have to get a little bit tricky or change the insert if you wanted to.
All right, well, that's great. And this is available here, yes?
It's
already.
available here. Will be available October everywhere.
October everywhere. Perfect. Well, thanks so much, Tony.
No, appreciate it. Thank you for having me.